Hey y'all, Nick here from Untitled Toyota here in the Branson Auto Mall, and today we are checking out a very rare truck in the form of this 2022 Toyota Sequoia Limited Edition. And so, as you can see, this is a fully loaded SUV, but for some of you who might be a little bit newer to Toyota, this is actually one of the most rare options that you can get as a vehicle, even as a whole. They're so hard to find. Here at Attrell, we've actually only had two this year, and really only one from 2021 and now one here in 2022. So they are very rare trucks to see and very hard to find. As you can see as we move around the back, this one is actually metallic gray. Beautiful color for this SUV, but you can get it in a couple of other colors as well, including but not limited to midnight black metallic, wind chill pearl, and celestial silver metallics. You only have a couple of options, but you have a few to choose from this particular model. There are other models to choose from within the Sequoia family. You can get a TRD Pro as well as a couple of other options as well. So there is a couple of different cars to choose from in the lineup, but this is the entry model itself, and it covers more of a luxurious base for people who might be looking for more luxury while also capability. It is an 8-passenger, so you can fit the whole family, and what I like to tell prospective buyers is it's really a Sienna on a truck frame, as this shares the same frame as our Tundras as well. Now, as we come around, you'll see there's tons of chrome all the way across. Not too much, but enough to give it really that luxurious look, while also having nice touches such as the LED headlights, as well as our fog lights as well. So all in all, really nice looking vehicle on the outside, but let's check out the inside and all the capabilities it may have for your family or crew that you're trying to move around. All right, y'all, now before we hop into this behemoth, I'm going to show you how to get in. Much like many of our other Toyota models, it is equipped with our smart key system. So you do have lock, unlock, as well as panic for this vehicle, but you also do have the ability to open and close the tailgate via the remote. Now, the best feature of this smart key system is the fact that you do not actually have to unlock or lock the vehicle with the key itself. You can do so by simply just using your finger right here. You can lock, hear one chime, and then you can unlock by hearing two chimes. Sometimes you have to pull on it. And you can unlock the vehicle all without having to use the key without leaving your pocket or your purse. So that's very handy. Now, as we hop into the front, you're going to see that you do get quite a luxurious interior. You're going to get your Softex leather, which is very durable. It is synthetic leather, so it handles a little bit more of rough cleaning and rough wear and tear, while also maintaining a little bit less heat retention as well as cool retention in the winter. So it is very durable and it is very good for the environment, as it is synthetic leather and not actual cowhide leather. Now, as we hop inside, you're going to see that this is not like a 4Runner or a Highlander. This is a massive interior. It's a very quiet interior. The Sequoia does share the exact same frame as well as many features of a Tundra. So if you've driven a Tundra and you've seen just how huge it is on the inside, you are going to carry that over in the SUV version that is the Sequoia. Now, bear with me for a second as we start this bad boy up. You're going to hear that 5.7 liter V8 come to life and roar to life. And some of you might be asking me, well, Nick, it's 2022. Does it not have the V6 motors that were just announced by Toyota? No, it does not in the Sequoia this year. Toyota has not mentioned anything yet about 2023. But as of right now for 2022, it's going to carry over the 5.7 liter V8. And it's going to maintain that powertrain for at least this model year. We do not know what is going to happen next year. Now, one other thing I'd like to show you just here is that you do have Toyota Safety Sense with this Sequoia. You're going to get Toyota Safety Sense P, which is going to have lane departure alert. You're going to also have pre-collision system, blind spot monitor, rear cross traffic alert, as well as automatic high beam. So a lot of different features that are going to help keep you safe while driving this behemoth down the road. Now, as I zoom out, I'll show you just a little bit more of the interior here. You will have a 7-inch touchscreen that is equipped with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which mitigates the fact that it does not have embedded navigation, at least on this particular trim level. But you will have a couple of other cool features, such as your dual zone climate control, as well as being able to change the climate in the back as well. I have mentioned this before and I cannot say it enough. This is like a New York City apartment on wheels. It is massive in here, so you will have all kinds of different features to handle just how much space you have in here as well. Also, being that this is a Tundra frame, you will get 4-wheel drive as well as tow haul and locking differential respectively, all of which are going to give you just an extra hand when using this in the winter time or when towing with this vehicle, and you're really going to get the utility out of sport utility vehicle when it comes to the Sequoia. Furthermore, for backing it up as well as parking it, you will have parking sensors around, which is going to help you just to make sure that you don't hit anything while backing up. I will say this is a much larger vehicle than usual, so if you're not used to driving a big vehicle like this, you want to get used to it before taking it down some tight roads or any kind of situation that might result in hitting something else. As you can see, for the entire front seat, you have all kinds of space. The driver has tons of space, and there's just everything is very user-friendly. Everything is really close by, but also just makes you feel like you're wide open and expansive inside. One last thing to round out the interior is that you do get this beautiful moonroof, which really opens up all kinds of light in here. And even when you're driving this at night, the moonlight does really give you a nice ambiance inside the front seat of this vehicle. So all in all, really, really spacious, tons of room to be able to stretch out. And if you're a bigger person like myself, very, very comfortable ride. Now bear with me as we check out the back seat and the trunk of this beautiful Sequoia. All right, now if you thought the front of the Sequoia was big, check out the back. When I said this is like a New York City apartment, I was not joking. There's all kinds of space in here. Now, if you're familiar with the Tundra, you will be familiar with this back seat up until the back of the second row, because this is basically the same size cab as you would get with the Tundra. Now, when you put the seats down, you'll also see that the back has all kinds of space as well. Now, the back is so heavy duty, so well made, that we actually made it so much easier for people to put the seats up and down. You actually have this electronic switch right here that will put the seats up as well as put the seats down. So if your kids have to put the seats up, you don't have to worry about them doing it the wrong way. It's just the press of a button, and it makes things so simple. Now, as I flip this up, you'll also see that there's also creature comforts in the back. You will continue to have the Softex leather interior, while also having the ability for the back passengers to be able to switch their climate and make it a little bit more comfortable back here. So if you want it to be cooler back here or warm up front, you can have each can be happy and have their own climate. So through and through, you have all kinds of space throughout this vehicle for all kinds of family members and all kinds of people that you may have to move. Now, as we move to the back, one of the coolest features that Toyota has ever had is this back window actually does slide all the way down. Now, similar to the 4Runner, you have this button at the back that you can press to do it. I can't actually do it right now because the truck is running, but it's a very handy feature for those of you who might need to grab something quick, or if you want to just throw your groceries in after a long time of picking them up at your local grocery store. Now, as we move it up, you can see that you do get a tonneau cover here in this box that comes with it. You will have your all-weather floor mats as well as a towing hitch as well. Now, the cool thing is that beautiful switch that we had at the front that helps you lift stuff up is here as well. So it's very, very handy. If you're at the grocery store and you want to throw something in last second, you can actually put this down with ease instead of having to worry about folding the seats manually. It's a very, very nice creature comfort that once you have it, you don't ever want to give it up. So as I mentioned, this is an 8-passenger vehicle full of space. It's basically a Sienna with 4-wheel drive. It's very, very handy. And all in all, if you need to move people, you can. And if you need to go somewhere a little bit more off the beaten path, you can do so as well. So all in all, this is the inside of the truck. Let's check out the performance numbers behind this Sequoia. All right, y'all, last but not least, let's check out what's under the hood. And in this case for the Sequoia, it's a 5.7 liter iForce V8 that it shares with the Tundra. This engine's been around for a long time. It's very reliable, very powerful, and it gives you 381 horsepower while paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission. As you can see, just an easy, clean engine bay to work on. All in all, you're looking at something that's powerful, that's strong, that's reliable, and it's going to be one of the coolest family haulers you can ever have. Basically, like I said to you before, it is a Sienna with 4-wheel drive. It is massive and it it is ready to go. So all in all, you're looking at a 98-liter tank that is paired with it. That's going to get you about 13.9 liters per 100 kilometers. So not actually that bad for something this big. And so all in all, if you're looking at one of these trucks, come on down to 110 Can-Am Crescent. We've only got one here. It's not going to be here for long. So come on down, have a look at this truck, take it for a test drive, and see maybe if it's the one for your driveway at home. Until next time, take care, guys. Have an awesome day.